Karl-Anthony Towns starting to find his fit with this Knicks squad. In his last 4 games, Cat is averaging 29 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, scored 30 or more in 3 of those four games. So far this season, Cat's averaging close to 17 shot attempts per game, second on the team behind Jalen Brunson's nearly 19 attempts per game. But do you like Cat or Brunson as the Knicks' #1 option?
Brunson. For sure. And I think that's how it plays out. Cat plays good off the ball. Second option, no pressure. He needs that. He needs that. He needs that for his confidence, and I think Anunoby and everybody else falls right in line. They don't want to even be 1, 2, or 3. They just want to be running around, picking up loose balls, and just diving around and shit. So you got a bunch of guys who gonna play their part. So I think we'll get momentum from here. We'll get some momentum. Cat's numbers gonna go up because he rebounding now. He wasn't rebounding in Minnesota. But the reason why is because he don't got Rudy down there eating all the rebounds. Yeah. Like, he can go get it.
Eating all the baguettes. All the pigs.
I think right now, I'm going to say it. I think Cat should be the #1 option. I think it'll take a lot of pressure off of Brunson, carrying the team, right? It's like the Shaq Kobe style, right? You know, Shaq is option 1 through 3. 5, 6 minutes left in the game, it goes to Kobe, right? And I think that's how this one should be. It's, you know, we're gonna use Towns. As long as he's getting it rolling, use him. I'll find my way, keep myself involved, but majority of the shots is gonna go to him, and then in the last 4 or 5 minutes, you know, I get to take over.
But do you think if Brunson does, like, relinquish that #1 option, like all his accolades and all-stars, that's gonna maybe go away?
No, we know what he does.
Well, yeah, but I feel like there's so many other guards, too, that do a lot. And then Cat, he gets those nods as the 1B or the second option, I think.
See, I think this should be the...
Brunson had to do so much to find...
We also know Brunson sacrificed a lot of his bread in free agency.
That's why with this team, it shouldn't be a 1A, 1B thing. They both should be able to do their thing throughout the whole game. Like, what he's saying is...
they're not even the same position.
Cat being 1 through 3, go to Cat, right? And then Brunson come through, take us home. But that's not the Brunson we know, right? We know Brunson 1 through 3, and we'll figure it out in the 4th, right? So if they come through together for the first time, like Darren Williams and Carlos Boozer came through, 1 through 4, we doing this all game long.
I just feel like they have the personnel for them both to...
Just do it all game long. We ain't got to figure out who's going to take the last shot to the end.
And we know who's going to take the last shot.
I'm just saying. But if they fuck around and try to double me and do something tricky, I'm hot still.
Right.
I still got my rhythm. We're not alienating each other based on quarters and who can do what. Let's just get it going throughout the game, play together for the first time, because usually it's like this. It's like
either
Shaq or Kobe, one or the other, we're going to take it home. I'm going to lead us through. But I think this is the first team I've seen with New York where they can actually do that. They can play together throughout the whole game.
They got other guys that can step up, too. I know they still got some injury issues.
But Cat got to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah. Like right now, Cat is, Brunson,
he fouls too much.
Brunson leads the team in shot attempts, but Towns leads them in scoring. Right? Right, so, you know, Towns shooting 52% from the field, 51% from the 3.
That's great.
Yeah,
right?
That's great.
So that's what I'm saying. So right now, he should be.
He should be.
Let's feed him.
Feed him more frequently.
Yes, while he's hot. So that's why I said it's a 1A, 1B, and it's just going to flip-flop. But, you know, starting the game off, I will be feeding Towns. Now, think about it. If Towns gets those fouls, right? And now we're in a penalty. Now you know Brunson's going to be in attack mode.
I mean,
so he don't got to get hit as much as he used to.
Those 2 threes he made were in the first, like, minute and a half of the game.
Yeah.
And then he didn't make any more after that. So I was like, yeah, you got to get him going
Got to get him going early.
He can get going quick.
He can help you separate the game early if he gets hot.
Yeah, if he gets hot, yeah. Because there's a Brunson doesn't lose confidence.
Right.
Right? No matter... Like, we've watched him carry his team to the playoffs, to the second round, right? So we know he doesn't lack confidence. So I'd rather have him as the second option, feed Cat, keep his confidence high, and then you take over. If he don't have it today, do you. But if you're doing you and then he's missing and he's not involved, you can lose him as a player.
And you think about New York, how they play early, you can find out if Cat kind of got the hot hand or not.
Yeah.
Like, let's see first 3 minutes what you got, big fella. All right, we not hit nothing. Brunson, turn it on.
Brunson, turn it on. We'll go back to you at the beginning of the third.
Yeah, we'll go
see
back.
what you got,
We'll circle back.
Yeah, we can circle back.
Pick up the pieces, though. Pick up the pieces.
Yeah, we're going to run the block one more time.
Obviously, Brunson controlling the ball, he always has the option to cook when he feels like it.
Yeah.
To cook as needed. And I control when you can cook as well, Cat, but...
Yeah, he's a closer.
If you think about the pick and pop with them two, who does control what on the pick and pop? Are they switching that with them two? How they playing that pick and pop?
I don't know.
Are they leaving him open?
I think they depend on who.
Yeah, he got to stop
Brunson. Slow rotation.
I'm not putting the big guy on Brunson, dog.
So what are they doing? Are they drop showing that?
Trying
and they not letting him shoot the three?
Who? Which one?
Brunson. Brunson coming off the pick and pop with Cat.
It's like there's some sag, some tried to switch.
Is he throwing it back to Cat? Mm-hmm. So Cat's now making the decision.
Cat is actually going and going.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So they're not full rotating, they getting back to him. So think about who's at fault in that pick and roll. Brunson doesn't get to do what he gets to do because he has to throw back to Cat on that. So their pick and pop is always going to benefit Cat.
Yeah, of course.
Always.
Yeah. Whenever I wanted to shoot, Antoine.
So he'll go pick and pop. He'll go pick and roll with Anunoby before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if he wants to shoot the ball, he's gonna do with OG and the big.
Yeah, I got it.
If it's the ball is because back then they're gonna try to hard show, but it's a hard show to get back.
To
so it's gonna be like,
yeah,
cool.
Does anybody hard show?
Huh? Nobody. I haven't
I don't think I've seen a single hard show this entire.
Yeah, they don't hard show anymore.
Years.
That's so crazy.
They going under Steph Curry in a pick and roll. You know they cooked.
That's so sad.
Disappointing. But how long until Knicks fans should worry about this team? Obviously, a lot of hype around this team. Before the Cat trade, thought that would help improve the roster. Like I said, they are having some issues at the big men with their depth, but hey, we got two former Knicks here on this couch.
Yeah, I stated before I wasn't a fan of the trade, so I'm not surprised at where it is. Hey, when you got a good thing going, let's see how it's gonna go, right? Let this team not play well for an extended period of time. Let that team you had not make the playoffs. Like, you don't know what, you just started messing with things. Like, you didn't know what Julius Randle was gonna come back and be with that current group. You didn't give it a chance.
Look good so far.
Like, you didn't give it a chance. OG there, him there, like, you can play so many different lineups with Julius Randle in the lineup. You didn't give it a chance. You started tinkering with your lineup. And yeah, I didn't like the trade, so I'm not surprised that it's whatever's going to happen. They could come out of it and be great. I wasn't a fan of the trade, so it is what it is. He is hooping, but
he's hooping.
He's playing well, absolutely.
Yeah, he's.
But I'll just.
Yeah, I think it's more Dante too, though. Like losing Dante.
I think Mikal Bridges.
Like he's
also.
Man.
I think.
Just adding him, taking pieces away.
Changed his jump shot.
Yeah, what is that? Like he was not doing that hit. Somebody say he was doing the hits before.
They ain't got a chance.
Yeah, a slight hit. I mean, it's a little bit more pronounced now, but
I don't think they. I don't know if they didn't expect it, but that is a guy who averaged 20 in this league that puts buckets up, and his shot gets
changed
this summer, and whatever happened, I'm pretty sure it's messing with his confidence. It's messing with everything that he has going on. So that was a key piece for you. Like, this is his, I know it started off and they tried to use whatever stat to put him in, top 3, in the first 5 games, top 3 best shooting percentage if you took 11 or some shot. There was just a bunch of dumb shit that they were trying to do. And when in reality, they was like, oh, because it was like,
I remember we talked about
it. Was just like he has to like you're just doing anything to try to make it look better than what it really was.
We work with the information we have at that moment. We have more information.
But that's what happens. But now when you look at it, he's shooting 31%. You know, last game 0 for 6 from the three-point line. Like, and he's not shooting the ball well from that distance. Mid-range, still good, right? So it's one of those things where he now has to play like a Rip Hamilton until to get his shit together because people are gonna let you go out there and shoot it. Now you shooting against your own mind.
Yeah, whoever.
Right? You know, you start shooting, you miss one. Oh, God damn, you start doing that. It fucks with the player, right? It's like,
let him shoot.
Yeah, let him shoot. You start doing shit like that. It's like, it would fuck with him and moving forward. Like, he literally has to go right now 3 for 5, 4 for 7. He's gonna have to start shooting like Buddy Hield to get his confidence back. And I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah, whoever changed his shot should be fired.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he should never talk to that person.
It was lethal shooter. No, I'm just playing.
Nah. Put that on him.
Right, you about to
have that man put out a statement. I did not work with
Nick about to get sued.
Like, don't do that on me. That's how bad it is. You gonna put out a statement?
For real, nah. Today?
Don't put that on me.
Man.
But when they first made that trade, you gotta think that's a big team with Bridges.
When they made the
like
trade,
6'8", 6'.
When they made the trade, it was like, oh hell.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That lineup.
And I think that's just like right
Bridges.
now, it's one of those things that's standing out like.
So,
that's him. You added him, right? That's fine.
Even if
But then you take away Dante, and then it's like,
I don't think they.
You take away your three-point shooter and give somebody.
I don't think they like when you got Mikal and you had Dante and you had. I don't think you should have did anything. There was nothing else for you to do.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Because you already had him, then you made the trade. Like
Yes. Cat was right before, so therefore you don't know what you have with Mikal Bridges out there, right? Already. You haven't played any games with Mikal Bridges. Now you add another piece of this that you got to try to figure this out too. At the same time as Jalen Brunson still is going to try to be him. He's still coming into his own, right? He's still trying to prove that what people been saying about him is like, I'm still like that, and I'm still got to show y'all that I'm like that.
For sure.
Too many people try to prove themselves.
Absolutely, in this moment. So you had something good. You added a piece in Bridges. Absolutely. Okay, cool. Everybody was on board with that move. Cool. Julius Randle coming back healthy. Let's put him in this and let's see how this looks.
You
already know how they look together. Julius and Jalen look together. You already got a sample size of that to go on already. Okay, let's plug this piece in, let's see how this looks. You can always make that move.
Always.
You can always go get Cat. He's available. Well, you know it. Okay, you call us. Well, let's see how this going. Let's see how y'all get. If Minnesota get going good with the situation they're not going to get to do it no way.
You got to make that trade, though.
No, you don't.
With
It's
Julius,
disgusting.
you brought in another friend of his, and Julius like, man, hold on, what the fuck going on? You bring in my whole college team in front of me. And I was an all-star before you. Same thing they did with...
I'm still a double.
But it does
with Amari.
Amari started.
How does that affect you, though?
It doesn't affect Julius Randle.
Yes, it does.
It does.
He already mentally think, he losing a team. He fighting to be the star of the team. That's what
Jalen Brunson's team already.
As a star, it was my team. I'm the one that got this started.
But I'm still...
If I got this started...
Mikal Bridges not 1B.
Y'all treat me like y'all just bringing in all his friends.
Mikal Bridges not 1B.
But his
play is not 1B.
His dad is already damn near the owner, and you're bringing in more Jalen Brunson people. Just keep bringing your homies from the street.
But that got to do with his
Keep
position.
bringing your homies in front of me.
He's not in front of him.
You keep moving back.
He's not in front of him.
Telling me I ain't shit. That's
not in
what, if
front
I'm
of him.
Julius Randle, you telling me I ain't shit. I want to leave.
He's not in front of him.
I want to leave.
He's
I'm
not in
mentally
front of
not there no more. You show me.
That's been happened.
And you keep showing me. Like you just rubbing it in my face now.
It had nothing to do with who they was bringing in.
Homies.
Had nothing to do with his play.
Like, as strong as their bench is their bench even good right now?
No.
Right? It's like that's what I said. It's like so many. You lost so many pieces that you didn't have to.
At the same time, they just had a good moment. Like the.
I mean, what's the record? 4-6 right now in the East.
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
The East. I mean, across the board though, only 2 teams with winning records.
I mean, they in the East, that'd be all right.
They are, but I'm just,
Yeah.
Like, you didn't give it a chance. Like, if they could pull out of this and have one of the better records in the East, yes.
Yeah.
They have the talent to do that, absolutely. They get Mitchell Robinson back. They have the talent to do it. He plays a real 5 position, so Cat can move to the 4 now. So it could definitely work out for them, but I just think
it's gonna work out.
you getting the same production out of Cat that you would have got out of Julius Randle. Is what I'm saying.
So we asked the chat, should Knicks fans be worried? 62% said yes. We do have a lot of Knicks fans that watch the show, so we can.
Like when Mitchell Robinson.
At least Cat's hooping. I mean, that's a positive though.
When Mitchell comes back,
in the East,
what do you put Bridges off the bench, or do you go Hart?
It was.
Jason Hart, he doesn't look. Josh Hart doesn't look for shots, so you don't need to run plays for him. So
wouldn't he be in the starting lineup?
I think you leave him in the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Because he needs somebody that's going. I'm saying Mikal Bridges, he's a good defender as well, but he doesn't do what Josh.
Because at the small forward, it'll be him or OG at that point.
Starting like extra possessions and everything.
You want to
like
go
that.
big though. What you want to go big?
I mean, I know what lineup to finish with.
Yeah.
Right? I know what to finish with is what do I start with? Do you do the Lakers with the D-Lo thing? Like I need more production on the bench.
But I don't know. We'll see what they decide to do, but I just think it's.
To me, I think me having like that was. I don't want to say it's like a fluke, but that was just like that team's not winning no championship. It don't matter if you go in there with goddamn Josh Hart thinking you're gonna win a championship off of fucking defense and rebounding and diving on flows.
So
out of your goddamn mind.
No, I'm about to
say it loud, Nick. Say it loud, Nick.
They're not gonna beat. They're not.
No, but then you don't need him and Mitchell Robinson on the floor together. 2 non-shooters. Well, Josh can make shots, but at times, so it can go either way. It can go either way. Depends on what you're looking
They're
for.
cooked. Rashad McKenzie's their fans this year. Like,
Yeah, we will have Cemetery Larry back in the arena tomorrow.
They're
I'm sure
cooked.
he's watching the show right now. We'll have some things to address across the board. Well, let's shift it back over to the Western Conference.